This book is called Room on the Broom. It is by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black and a long ginger hair in a braid down her back. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on her broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed, and how the cat spat, when the wind blew so wildly and blew off the witch's hat. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat that flew down there, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes, on thundering paws, there bounded a dog with the witch's hat in his teeth and jaws. He dropped it politely and eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, "I am a dog as keen as can be. Is there room on your precious broom for me?" "Yes," cried the witch to the dog, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh! They were gone. Over the fields and forests they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat. But away blew her bow from her long red hair braid, just like that. "Down again, the witch," she said, and they flew to the ground to look for the bow that flew out of her hair. But no bow could be found. Then out from a tree, with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird, with a bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low, then said to the witch, "I am a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me?" "Yes," cried the witch, so the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh! They were gone. Over the reeds and rivers they flew. The bird shrieked with glee as the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her precious wand. "Down," cried the witch, and flew to the ground. They searched for the wand. Oh no, but the wand couldn't be found. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely and then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand off with the fold of her cloak, "I am a frog as clean as can be. Is there room on that precious broom for a frog like me?" "Yes," said the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh! Again they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and suddenly the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat, and down fell the dog, and the frog, and down they went, tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. "Roar! I am a dragon as mean as can be, and a witch with french fries tastes delicious to me." "No!" cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. "Help!" cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near with a glint in his eyes and said, "Just this once, I'll have a witch without fries." But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall. It was dark and sticky. It was feathered and furred, and it had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird. Its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched and it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, "Buzz off! That's my witch." The dragon drew back and started to shake. I'm sorry, he sputtered. I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you. Now, I must fly away. He spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat, and phew, said the dog. And thank you, oh thank you, oh thank you, the grateful witch cried. Without you I'd be in that dragon's tummy. Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone. Throw something in." So the frog found a lily, and the cat found a cone. The bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well, and while she was stirring, she muttered this magical spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom. Then out rose, kapoosh, ba-boom, a truly beautiful, magnificent new broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for a bird, and a pool for a frog. "Yes," cried the witch, and they all piled on. The witch tapped the broomstick and said, "Whoosh! Let us be gone." So through the air they swooshed through the sky, being friends and enjoying the ride.